Hey guys, Patia-Tim here. I am going to be going over following up, or what I like to call pleasantly, persistently following up. This is going to be a 10-minute video, I'm going to be going pretty fast. I have some notes here, so if I refer down to it, that's what I'm looking at. So following up is how we run our business, and it is everything with running a business. If you forget to follow up, more times than not, you will not get the sale. People lead busy lives. We are not being rude by following up. We are honestly just contacting them again because they were interested. Once we contacted them, they're like, oh yeah, they're not thinking of marrying every day like we are. So more times than not, it is 5 or 6 times before someone really continuously wants to actually do it. So you just have to keep following up, keep putting it out there. We are professional when we're following up. Be polite. Like I said, pleasantly persistent. That's how we should be. Don't ever take offense to people. If you see that they've read the message and they haven't gotten back to you, don't ever take offense to that because honestly, they're just busy. Okay, so you're sending up a follow-up email and you do it every day. This is not going to show passion or gumption or anything like that. It is just going to look rude that you're not caring about the other person's time. So really, code is about every week you're supposed to follow up. I'd say every 4 to 5 days I would follow up with that person and check in. If they do say they're not interested, then just keep them on a list, but do not continuously give them information. I usually ask them, hey, do you mind if I check in around 3 to 6 months from now to see if you're interested? More times than not, they're okay with that, and you're able to follow up. But again, you have to plan that. So I don't know if I said that recently, but you do have to plan all of your follow-ups. You're not going to remember them. I wish that we did, and EHT is helping, but we do have to plan our follow-ups. So let me go over a couple scenarios that have definitely happened in the Nerium world. The first one being sampling. A lot of times this can be a very annoying process of following up and getting your sample bottle back, but educating the person that you are sampling on the front end is always going to be key. So letting them know this is a sample bottle, letting them know this is a $100 bottle, that this is how our process is. We sample for 5 to 7 days, and this is how we kind of work our system. Letting them know that they don't think it's automatically a sample bottle that they can keep. So first time of following up during a sample process is following up the day that you gave them the sample bottle. So a lot of times people just do not think, oh yeah, I got to use that Nerium tonight. But if we follow up with them on a text message, so what I always do is I say, hey, it was so good seeing you. If I, dropped it off at a coffee shop or met them at their office or whatever, so good to see you. Just wanted to remind you to take before and after photos, and also to read the instructions because it is a little bit different of when applying. And right then, that just gives them a very pleasant reminder. Let them know if they have any questions to get a hold of you. So those are just the first follow-ups that I do with samples. And then once they start using it, about a couple days in, I go ahead and follow up again. Hey, just wanted to see how the Nerium was going. What do you like best about the Nerium? And then about a couple days before, I guess around 6th day, I'm like, hey, can't wait to meet up with you tomorrow, because the date has already been set. When I dropped that sample bottle off to them, I said, hey, I'm going to pick this up in 7 days. Is, this date okay, in this time, in this place? So we've already had a time and day and location scheduled, and that's when I follow up the day before and say, hey, can't wait to see you and can't wait to see your Nerium glow. Another thing is, if you aren't hearing anything back from them and keep following up. A lot of times I do just let them know I have other people that want to use that bottle as well. This was a sample bottle, and I'm going to pick it up from you whenever it's convenient for them. I always make it convenient for them. They can even leave it on their doorstep at their house, and I'll come pick it up. If they're still not getting back with you and you really need to know an answer because that's your maybe only bottle of Nerium that you have, I go ahead and just let them know honestly and politely that this is a $100 bottle, and that this is income out of my pocket, and I have other people that do when I sample it. So I'm just honest, because people do not realize that this is a $100 bottle that you are sampling and that other people are using it. So another thing, if you do have your bottle stolen, if you haven't had your bottle stolen, I guess I should say, is that you probably haven't been in this business long enough. Unfortunately, our bottles do get stolen because people do not understand that those bottles is how we sample. So again, just educating them on the front end, you can take care of that, but people do unfortunately steal some of these bottles and just use it because our products work and they're the bomb, and they never want to give them back. They actually think it's a cruel joke when you have to give them back to you. Okay, so the second scenario is that you want, someone's interested in the business and they've told you why. Maybe they want an extra vacation. Maybe they want to quit their full-time job and they want to get started. When I follow up, I'm always using that back at them and say, hey, don't know if you found your other job opportunity, but if you haven't, I would love to get back with you on Nerium or get with you at the Nerium. So I always kind of tap into why they would get in this business, and I always follow up with third-party tools. So I always attach a video or a magazine, or if they haven't tried the product, I'm like, you need to try this product first. I always follow up with third-party tools. Get them to an event, and the last but the best way is get them on a three-way call. Follow up and say, you need to talk to the gal that got me in this business, or someone else that's been in this business longer. They can definitely talk to you about the company. If you followed up a few times and have not heard anything back, I honestly just ask them, hey, I don't want to keep bugging you. Just tell me if you're not interested. I can definitely take you off my list. A couple guidelines that I just want to tell you guys on following up is always schedule it in your planner to follow up. So many times we have things going on ourselves and we forget totally, but that follow up will be key to getting the brand partner or the PC. It's just a fact. So follow-upping is so key. I write it down in my planner, and even I actually have a list of people who have ever showed interest as a brand partner, who's ever showed interest as a preferred customer, and I continuously follow up like 3 to 6 months down the road. Hey, I don't know if the timing was right for you then, but the timing might be right for you now. Let's see. If you're not connecting with someone for whatever reason and you cannot get them, try another approach. Hey, I would love for you to come to this event with me. Try something different. Let's meet for coffee and chat. Try something different than what you're doing just through email. Pick up the phone and call them maybe. Let's see. If someone does tell you to stop following them, then just stop following up. They really might not even want the product or the business anymore, and we just have to take them off our list. And the last thing, if your follow-ups emphasize the value of what you have, why they would join, and I kind of said that earlier, but we really always want to state and help people of why they would get in this business and how we can change their life, because we are sitting on something that is a dream lifestyle and that people really do need in their life. So hopefully these were helpful. It is all a game with follow-ups, and it's consistently and persistently and politely doing it. So hopefully this was helpful. Have a good day. Bye.